cashless society or an attempt to remove your financial freedom? There will always be controversies, and this one is a controversial topic.
As in checking of balance, when I check my balance, I saw they've sent an SMS to me. Before I know, they said is it electronic charge or whatever. That is how they keep charging.
A lot of lawlessness is happening under this government, which there is no particular. It's like we've lost track of everything, and the government is overwhelmed. But we still have hope, and we are still praying that the CBN will weigh in this.
I hit 600. He said I will transfer 800 to her. 300 naira charges.
The Nigerian government has said the country needs to go cashless to meet up with how the rest of the world works, and also curb kidnapping and reduce a quantum of physical cash outside the banks. Okay, is this really worth it? This can be observed as a strategy to lessen cash in the hands of the rich, because the poor do not have money, but they are affected by this. Well, this policy has its pros if implemented correctly, like fewer currency notes in circulation, higher seniorage, that's the government will save money from printing less notes, reduce tax avoidance. And there's the other side of the coin, the cons, like no good awareness, because Nigeria has a scary number of illiterates who do not know how to use anything tech and can easily be scammed, loss of financial freedom, bad network. We'll come back to this one. Anyways, you know when it's said that Nigerians always adapt to anything, not completely, not easily, not in a good way, but they do adapt. Amid the current shortage of naira in circulation, Nigerians turn to alternative payment options, including trade by barter and payment solution providers, banks and other financial institutions. But can they ensure seamless transactions? If this cash policy is implemented and implemented correctly, Nigerians still have challenges. Imagine you need to pay for something urgently and your bank's network decided to collaborate with your village people that moment. I said I'll come back to bad networks here. Over the past weeks, Nigerians have been complaining about their banking networks. It's either the cash will not go through and no one is debited, or not go through and not debited, or the USSD code and bank apps are not responding, or one will try multiple times and will be debited multiple times for a payment done more than 24 hours ago. Let's not talk about the process it would take to go through to get it back. Moving on to bank charges, including card maintenance, charges for using a different bank's ATM, transaction alerts, account balance transfers. Can poor Nigerians survive in a cashless economy with these charges?
The way everything is going on, if I start talking, we will not be able to live here today. Even as I'm talking to you now, my ATM card has expired since ending of January. Now, last week now, I was at the bank, now gave me number 77. Each time I will be checking my balance on my phone, and I will not be able to access my money. It's unfair. Now I'm trekking now. I'm living at Kuje now. I have to borrow money to come and clear, as in to rectify the problem I'm having with my bank. Now, on getting to bank now, they've done it, but it has not been successful, and they still ask me to come back. Now, getting the opportunity to enter into the banking hall now, they're still telling me that there's no cash in the bank. So you can see that it's becoming something else. And this cashless of it, things, I don't know, the government should see into it. If this thing is going to affect us, at least they should stop it for a while and put everything in order till when will be okay, everything, because this thing is affecting some Nigerians. Last week I was trying to check my balance. So just trying, as in checking of balance. When I checked my balance, I saw they've sent an SMS to me. Before I know, they said is it electronic charge or whatever. That is how they keep charging. So I now get to a point, I say, well, this charging of a thing, what is it all about? So I think this is a high time for government to do one or two things, as in to see into this issue.
This policy has also exposed the wickedness and corruption even in common Nigerians, those who will take advantage of any little opportunity to rob the citizens. So I pray the government will look into it. But it's one thing to pray, but it's another thing to have hope. So our prayer goes to God, and whatever be the case, that's why we are hoping for this electoral reform and a change in government, where we know that the person that is coming next will have the willpower to address some of this corruption, basically.
I am advising the federal government to talk to the banks. Like me, 4 days ago, I transferred 4,500. The money did not go. He declined. But immediately I get to house, they debit me. And up till now, the money is not revised. And which Nigerians are not happy. If you want to do this banking system, you have to improve in the service to make Nigeria viable. But Nigerians are not happy. The system is good by me, but they are not improved. They ask to improve in their networks. Nigerian is losing every day.
So, talking about the charges these guys keep incurring on many Nigerians, even if you send 10 naira, they will charge you 10 naira.
In fact, you see, Nigerian was taking one away. But to be frank, they have to do anything to see the advertise. It's just like I went to a restaurant to eat. The woman, I eat 600. He said I will transfer 800 to her. 300 naira charges, and which I don't know is too exorbitant. So Nigerian has to, the federal government has to.
This move for a cashless society goes as far back as 2012 when the then CBN governor Sanusi Lamido introduced the idea. The policy was later introduced and suspended. Then the current CBN governor Godwin Emefiele in 2015 stated that the Apex Bank is committed to making Nigeria 100% cashless. Well, is he trying to keep to his words? The government claims that cash is a menace in the hands of the wrong people, terrorist activities, counterfeiting, kidnapping and the rest. This is indeed true. However, will banking networks improve?